Oh, because nobody was there.
And we didn't even do the show.
God.
What's been the lowest crowd? Like how many people in the audience? Like what's been the?
Did that this weekend at Uptown.
Hold on, start the show so we can talk about it.
MoreThanCULTR is the brand.
This was it right here.
The MoreThanCULTR show. Kamal, the secret genius.
Reemo Rod.
Tyler Chronicles. Hey man, shout out to Ronnie Jordan, man. He had
his knee.
Like first said, man, he had the house with some frozen food on his knee.
Nigga got some goddamn kidney.
My boy twisted his knee, man, going down the steps, man.
He's on steps or somewhere else.
Nah, he was on the road.
Oh, he
might could sue, man, but I don't know if I hope it wasn't at the comedy club because it's Nate Jackson Club. You know, Nate shit in Tacoma can't sue bruh.
Can't sue bruh.
Yeah, that's funny.
I mean, he can, but
he can't. Because that's legit his.
Liability insurance is the question.
But
Because he's not really suing Nate.
Yeah, he's suing the insurance company.
But I mean, Nate gonna feel like, let's ask Nate.
The insurance is gonna shoot the fuck out of him.
Yeah, let's ask Nate when he get that letter in the mail. How he feel about Ronnie?
Nate, pull up. That's when you go to Nate, be like, look, this is what we gonna do.
This is what we gonna do.
I'm gonna get 50.
Right, I see you on the road.
I'm gonna shoot you 10.
I see you on the road killing it anyway, bro. You don't even need that
I'm gonna
club.
shoot you 10.
You don't even need that club no more. I see you killing shit on the road, dog.
I'm gonna shoot you 10.
right.
That club holding you back.
Everybody, man.
So, hey, man, first and foremost, appreciate you coming, man. Extreme comedian.
Break it down.
Writer. You may have seen him on The Neighborhood and writer on The Neighborhood. You may have seen him on Def Jam. Comic View? Comic View. Yeah. Bad Boys of Comedy. And most recently, damn, I forgot the name of the joint with Eddie Murphy on Netflix. You People on Netflix.
It was quick though. It was quick.
It was impactful because I want to talk about how you was the oldest crip I ever seen. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Malik S, y'all. Malik S, y'all.
It's old Crips.
It is.
It's old Crips now. Come on.
He just ain't seen them.
I just ain't seen them. It's you, big you.
Big you.
But not for most Crips don't make it to be old though. That's what I'm trying to say. Snoop is old now. But Snoop's still young though. Ain't that crazy?
Snoop's doing sketcher commercials.
I still see him as that's just Snoop getting money. That's it. Snoop don't give a fuck. He's gonna go get money.
Snoop gonna get that.
Yeah, he never really cared about how he dressed.
If you came to Murder Was the Case Snoop and offered him a sketches deal, I don't think he's taking it.
Well, he wasn't taking that back then.
He was silly.
He was rapping.
He was young and silly.
No, that's what I'm saying. So it has something. Age
helps.
Yeah.
Birdman took a Lugs contract.
Wisdom.
Birdman did take a Lugs contract.
Birdman had a Lugs
What
contract.
you got to say about that? He ain't never been on no construction site.
Nothing. But
He don't
They
know.
thought Lugs was gonna be.
They did. They were trying to kill Timberlands. They thought they was gonna kill Timberlands.
for real.
They thought it was gonna be.
They was coming for their neck.
Hey, when I went to private school, nigga, I had a pair of Lugs.
Oh man, listen, the Hispanic community tore the Lugs
Hold
up.
on, they joined in private school.
Nigga, what? That's the hardest Jones, nigga. It's all about your shoes.
You were, I'm about to say you wore Lugs and a uniform as well.
Yo, and I had the one with the buckle on that bitch. Like,
I'm familiar with that. But I didn't have it, but I didn't see
The Lug
it.
with a buckle. I never seen
with
that.
a buckle.
So you got joined by 2 parent kids?
Oh yeah. I'm talking about if your crease,
I
you
didn't know
wouldn't.
2 parent kids was funny.
Oh man, they hilarious because they hit you where
Only
it
one I
hurt.
know is Ronnie Jordan.
Hey, I'm one.
Oh, you
we go.
what? Okay.
They hit you where it hurt because you don't got the other one.
Yeah,
You ain't got the other one.
So your mama keep coming up here. Don't
Hold on, the Lug with the buckle. Them sound loud.
when the buckle broke.
It sound like a loud ass
That
shoe.
sound like a heavy motherfucking shit.
Yeah.
So you was at Uptown this weekend. That's what you're doing in Atlanta?
Yeah, I was
Partially.
at Uptown. It was cool. I mean, it was humbling.
Okay.
It was humbling. It was.
Hey man, you know what, bro? Like,
because I thought I was on a TV show, but nobody saw that TV show apparently. So,
you really, I feel like depending on who you are and what you are on TV, you really have to pound that social media situation
hard.
to get
And
people in the
is,
seats,
man,
bro.
I've been in. I'm 23 years in this, and I was stubborn for a while. I'm just
What
like
you
most
mean?
people. Something new, and you don't want to adapt. You know what I mean?
Oh, the social media got you.
The
Yeah,
social media thing, it was kind of hard, and even to this day, like it's still hard for me to find what that social media voice is. Comedy, I got that. You know what I'm saying, whatever. But to find that social media voice, so when I see people like you and these other cats that blow up, lot of veteran comics be like, oh, I was like, but dude, that's a skill. It's something they're doing people like.
I still don't feel like I got the hang of it.
It's something they're doing people like, and clearly we don't have it. People don't like our stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I had to just realize that. So I'm still trying to find what
you got to find your. I think the two things with social media.
People and they'll follow you.
I think social media, you do it like comedy though. You find your crowd,
your voice,
and then you give them what they want. You can't move off of it though. That's the only thing about social media. Once you move off of what they want, they are done with you.
Right out of there.
They are done with you.
Because it's not real.
It's not real.
It's not the fans Denzel Washington got.
No, it is not.
It's not the fans Will Smith got. It's this. This is easy to do.
Yeah.
This is so easy.
But man, bro, man, listen, bro. I've been on the road with some of these social media people, and people treat them now. I wouldn't say maybe like Denzel, but it is damn near close.
They get super love.
Denzel and Desi,
especially at college, it ain't the same. I mean, like that hoes on pass out.
Certain demographics.
Certain demographic. That is they
to be
Denzel.
respected, and it's real. It's a real
It is
thing.
real.
So to me, once people show up and it's packed, 6 shows sold out, you can't tell me, oh man, nigga, whatever.
But I mean,
6 shows.
And I don't even think it's so much even just being a social media presence, as in putting money into social media in order to sell your shows.
Right,
That's what I think it is.
You gotta
more
invest
so.
in yourself.
Yeah, because I even think the people that we talking about, some of them don't be selling their shows out too. Like they be having a hard time filling some places up.
Yeah.
A lot of times they don't show that shit, but a lot of times that happens because they may get a little lazy with the promotion and don't put the money into it. But everybody got.
Well, that's the thing. Is like what you said. The way you get them is the way you got to keep them.
Where you get them is how you.
You know what I'm saying?
Just like a bitch.
You gotta keep
talk that shit, Malik. Dirty
bitch. You gotta keep feeding that.
When you get them right, you gotta keep them. You know what I mean? You gotta give them flowers at the beginning. That's why I don't give them shit off top. I mean, you ain't getting shit off top, so you gonna be used to it. I'm sorry.
All right. Okay.
I didn't be talking shit, brother.
That nigga be talking like you
I don't get to talk to people all day.
Yeah, I just post my stand up though right now. That's what I'm doing. I'm just supposed to click.
And that goes well. I see for people. If you have, and that's another thing, you got to have the right ratio. It got to look right. Now, do you have yourself in the, like when you doing crowd work?
I'm
or
not
you
doing
your
the
jokes?
back and forth yet. I'm
Okay.
just kind of just dropping the jokes and then letting them do what they do. The one thing I will say, I don't have like a crazy following on social media, but my engagement is crazy.
That's what you need more
Like,
than anything.
I was looking the other day. I was like, whoa, I be getting more views than people with 400,000 followers.
It's
Like
just-
my views be 400,000 on a clip.
Yeah, because that
But
means
they don't follow. These niggas getting free views. And they don't follow.
So that
they
means-
enjoy me and be like, guys,
when you're getting that many views, that means they're sharing it a lot.
they're sharing
That's
it
what it is.
Posting it on
I
their
could go
stories
see
and
it.
shit, yeah.
I got one video. It was shared over like 20. I think maybe I could look, but it was a crazy. I was like, damn, it was shared more followers. I don't even have that many followers.
That's how it be, man. It's crazy, and that's what. So now people know they coming to you for that stand up, and that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I see a few comedians that's going off like Sid. We all know Sid. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? His followings are crazy, but his fucking stand up clips are like
Because that's
up there with anybody right now.
yeah, because it's easy too. Because you're not doing that. You just taking it and putting it up. So
Do you feel like from 23 years in, like throwing your jokes out there, is that like a disservice to the joke, or do you?
at this point, I used to think like that, but it's like, what the hell is the joke doing right now anyway?
Right, just chilling in the cut.
It's making these 8 people laugh.
Most stuff you're not even using anymore.
Yeah, I mean, even if I'm using it, like, it ain't that big yet to where it's kind of be like, I don't have.
Oh, I saw that online. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm
You
saying?
did
So-
that on your Netflix.
Yeah.
Right.
And
that's
niggas
different,
forget, too.
You know what I'm saying? But right now, I'm just like, I'll sacrifice all this if I could get people to come out and see me. Because now, one, now I got an audience. 2, it forces me to create new material. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the comedian doing the same material for 20 years any damn way. And that forces you.
y'all.
Shout out to y'all.
Well, it forces you because at one point, y'all.
You got the mental. I'm sorry. You have the mental fortitude of a motherfucking general in the army.
But you're
To
gonna be
do
the
the same thing.
You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to, cause y'all. Okay, what happens is this is you're doing this for this podcast to blow the fuck up, right?
Right.
You want to be Joe Rogan numbers, right?
Right.
So now people packing out to see y'all. You're gonna have to write.
You don't have to.
You're gonna have to write. You're gonna have to do it if you want to be successful. You want to be that top.
Like, dude, you did
tier,
this in Denver.
You're gonna have to write. You know, look at Kevin. He drops a new hour every 3-4 years. But I mean, you're gonna have to do that.
Got
With
to.
the success comes that.
Yeah.
So, and that's all we want, right?
Facts.
Ain't nobody here doing this to be like, nah, I want to be mediocre.
Hey man, you ain't been in Atlanta long enough. It's a whole bunch of
It's
niggas
a bar and grill community.
just love it just to hit the
but
spot.
those people, but that's y'all not those people.
Right.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like you,
It's a lot of
dude. I've been doing this so long. Let me tell you something. I could look, and this might sound crazy, but I could look at a comedian the way he dressed and carry himself. I'd be like, this nigga this a hobby.
Yeah.
Because if you go on stage and you just look dirty, you don't look like a star. Why would I approach you as like a star?
That should be bothering me, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
When niggas
Don't care about themselves.
don't care about just the basics. I mean, you ain't gotta quote unquote put that shit on.
You ain't gotta be designer.
You know what I'm
just
saying?
look
But
presentable.
I mean, my nigga, iron your t-shirt.
Right. Or get your size. Like,
Yeah, it's gonna be people looking at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
literally going for people to look at you.
I'm telling you, like if you just, it's a mind trick, man. Like if you walk in the room and you look like you a star. What I try to do, I try to trick people. Even when I open like for Said or something, right? I walk up there, I look presentable, I got my watch on, and they confused. Like, wait,
I don't know.
dude look like he's somebody. Why I don't know him?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like they
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, it's on me.
Now I'm fucking
Clearly
up.
this dude is successful.
He did it already.
Yeah.
Right, he's somebody. That's what's said. You know what I'm saying? So like, I try to mind like you gonna treat me like I'm
Right.
somebody.
How you even get down with Sid?
Just random. I was working with DL and
Okay.
I happened to
Next
be on
question.
stage.
Slide that one in there. Okay. You know, Steve introduced me. Okay. All right.
Because I was hanging with Richard Pryor.
Okay, on now.
When I was 11.
Because I cut the grass for Paul Mooney.
Yeah.
President the dead.
So,
But,
and then
Okay,
he
so
happened to
DL
just walk in. We was in Cleveland Improv. He was doing something with LeBron, and he happened to just walk in and come say, you know what I'm saying? LeBron ain't come back.
Hey, man, shut your ass up,
I was doing something with LeBron. I said, he was doing something with LeBron.
And LeBron ain't come, so in
That's why he
other
was
words, you
there.
had to say
He was doing something. So then, look. So
he had shit to do with this story.
for whatever reason, Obama had. No, but he walked in the club, and I happened to be on stage. And then, you know, like, just like all of us do, if we walk in the club, somebody we don't know, and we hear killing, we like, oh, who that
Who was
is?
that? Right.
So, and then he saw me, and then we chopped it up, and then that's how I started.
Said
working
is
here.
dope for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same thing did with JJ, man.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
just
yeah.
heard somebody like, oh, funny. A lot of comedians would run away from
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
that's
A lot of
really
comedians
funny.
don't want no heat in
You know
front
what I'm
of them.
saying?
Like
So
that,
that lets you know he a real comedian. Like, he don't give a fuck.
You want to work hard.
Yeah, he
You
don't
wanna
give a
work
fuck.
hard.
Like, I just saw him the other day, like, he was following Earthquake and
Yeah,
DC
DL
and
and-
DL and Mike.
and
So I'm like,
Mike
damn,
Epps, yeah.
he still after all these years want to follow all them
He
niggas,
don't
bro.
want to, but
The check
we
says.
talked about it. He was like, come
God
on, man.
damn.
God damn. You know what I'm saying? And it's not, it's just the thing like, nigga, I don't want to work hard every night. Y'all in the sweet spot?
Yeah,
God damn.
so when I say he don't want to, I'm in my mind on the outside looking in. I'm thinking Sid has the power to be like, I'm not going last.
Yeah, he could easily say that.
All right, but he ain't going
But he's
to.
like, all right, whatever.
That's even doper to me.
For the show.
That's even doper.
Yeah,
to me.
for the sake of the show, I'm gonna
Yeah.
do what I got to do.
What's the best spot in that type of situation? Is it like baseball, like
Second.
clean up? Second?
Second, right after the host.
Bruh,
That
second.
DC fly spot.
Or if it's like five, if you're doing a theater show like that,
Bro,
arena
second.
show, you want to go third. Because what happens is the host's going to go up.
He's going to do about
People still coming in.
25,
In
30
that
minutes.
first act coming in, people still kind of coming in. By the time you get up there, it's
Settled.
settled, dog. They ready. You know what I'm saying? So if you go like third on that kind of show,
Yeah.
you sweet. If you bomb on a show like that, it's you.
Yeah, you need to, you need to go
Because
back
it's set
to
up for you to
lab.
win.
Mhm.
Right.
Everybody settled. Everybody got their drink. Everybody, and ain't no more people doing, excuse me, no more.
God.
Everybody sitting down. You know what I'm saying?
And can I suggest something to the new comedians just getting into that arena? If you go first, be prepared to trash your set. And what I mean by that is
Facts.
people may not receive your set as well while they're being seated and
Yeah, 'cause
sitting
they
down and
talking
talking.
and
It's
moving,
going to
yeah.
be different. You may have to recognize and say something about
What's
happening
Yeah.
while you're on that stage.
And
Like,
usually,
hey,
if you a new comedian, they throwing you a bone on those kind of shows. You only got 3 minutes.
you only got 3 minutes. Just take them 3 minutes to just go the fuck off.
Around
Just
the
go
club.
off. Have niggas be like, I don't know what that nigga name was. He didn't say it, but that nigga was funny as
Right.
hell. Take that 3 minutes to go
You
the
got
fuck
a
off.
hot 3.
Yeah, man. It's do you realize, like, so what was your first big arena show? Can you remember?
My big first arena show was with Dave Chappelle. And then back, he wasn't that
Hey,
big.
man,
then.
look.
He wasn't that big.
Yeah, when he's not that big? Oh,
I'm
one.
saying where he at now. He wasn't.
I'm saying so Chappelle's show was
arena,
03.
though, so it
No,
can't
no,
have been that.
Wait,
What I'm
guys,
trying to tell you-
Chappelle's show was 03, 04, right?
No, what I'm saying, that's
That's a long time ago.
What I'm saying is he was big,
that's a
but
long
now this dude is like.
Nah, he's
a
super
god.
major. I get it.
Back then he was just big. So we did what a Magic play. I forgot the name. I think it's
Amway?
Amway.
Yeah.
It was like
Sheesh.
12,000. That was the biggest. To this day, that was the biggest crowd.
To
I
this
ever
day.
watched. Yeah, I never. did
So
a crowd.
did you did you prepare it differently, or how did you do it?
Nah, I was so young and ready and hungry, dude. And it was in Florida, so I felt like home field advantage.
Okay.
I
Yeah, you know
honestly,
some
dude, be
inside.
honest with you, I probably would be more nervous now than I was then. Because now there's expectation.
Right. Got you. So,
Back
yeah,
then I
you
was just a
popping
little
up.
young dude, just like,
Can't wait.
if I got one laugh, they're like, oh. Okay.
Yeah.
But now it's like, you better rip.
Yeah,
You
we
know what I'm
seen
saying?
you now. Let's go.
Yeah, we know what you
We paid for you too, nigga.
Yeah.
You was on the show.
Yeah, you
Okay.
better rip. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it's
for
just
sure.
like humbling this weekend. Like I was headlining at Uptown. Everybody want to headline. I'm headlining. What happens is I got spoiled because I opened for DL and said a lot. So it's always packed.
Right.
And then now I'm the headliner. Niggas could have did this shit on live. You know what I'm saying?
It's a drizzle.
But
It is.
you still gotta do that.
You gotta get that.
Because what happens is, I notice a lot of comedians, if it's not packed, they kind of like bullshit around, and I'm like, wait a minute, why would I punish the people that came to see me?
Correct.
Why wouldn't
And
I
stayed.
give them a show?
They stayed through
Right.
that.
You know what I'm
through that
saying?
show.
I don't care if it's 12. These my 12 fans. These
Right.
my people, and it still feel better than doing that show with Dave Chappelle.
At Uptown.
Doing that show with 12 people, it still feel better to me than doing the 16, 12,000 with
personal.
somebody else. Because these my 12.
Yeah.
Those are Dave 12.
Them Dave
Damn.
and said people. You just an extra fry. They ain't order your ass. They order curly fries and they gotta put a straight fry in there.
You a bad
They
fry.
gonna eat you.
Nigga, a small fry.
They gonna eat you,
You the
but
fries in the bottom of the bag.
they
Yeah.
don't-
that's what's up.
they're not gonna return
fries
you.
in here for.
Yeah.
Hey, nah. That nigga the paper around the straw. Like, get that out of here. Come on, nigga.
They're
That
not-
ain't
they're
for the
not-
straw, nigga. I need
So
the
what
straw.
I'm saying is like I'd rather do my own little crowd, but these my little crowd.
That's
and
real.
that 12 gonna turn to 50.
Come
that
on.
50 gonna turn to 500. That 500 gonna turn to 5,000. So for me, I'd rather do it. I'm saying this now because I'm older. When I was a young dude, I want to be in front of a big crowd, but now I want to have my crowd, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To me, that's more fulfilling than opening. But
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, I still open though.
Yeah.
Because
Hell
the
yeah.
check good and you
That's
still
what I
want to
say.
work because you love
Nah, for
comedy.
sure.
I love doing comedy, so I'm not going to be like, nah. No, I'm going to still do it.
Are the arena laughs different than a comedy club laugh?
Oh, yeah. The arena laughs, you could literally feel them. Like, you could feel the energy just coming towards you, dude. You could just feel that. You could feel. That's how I started
Don't
doing
be
comedy.
killing.
The first comedy show I ever saw was Kings of Comedy.
Oh, no shit.
And I saw that, and my boy was like, dude, you just as funny as these dudes. I was like, man, you crazy as hell. And he was like, man, I'm telling you, you could do this. And then we were both not doing nothing with our lives. And we was just kind of like odd jobs. You know how it is. And then he was like, he going to join the military. I say, what? He was like, yeah, man, I ain't doing nothing out here. I'm going to join the military. I said, well, if you join the military, I'm going to try it. Next year, that dude retires from the military, 24 years.
Wow, wow. Shout him out, man. That's
Yeah,
what's up.
my boy Terrell White.
Hey,
Terrell White.
He a
Right,
veteran, Army veteran. So we both from that
Appreciate your
night,
service, bro.
from that night shaped our lives,
Wow.
basically, dog.
From watching Kings of Comedy.
From watching
and then
Kings
you
of
was
Comedy.
on stage.
That was my
said,
first comedy show ever. So you got to think it just was downhill from there for me, because I peaked. The first thing I saw was that's like you the first celebrity you see is Michael Jackson. Like, where you go from there?
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
real.
yeah.
And that's crazy. And then years later, you working with DL.
I'm working with
Right.
both of them. Yeah, it was crazy.
yeah.
The first two Comic View hosts who I used to watch on TV and used to be like, damn, these dudes is cold. Then one day, this one it hit me. I'm at said house, and I'm just like, yo, I'm talking to myself. Nigga, you at said house.
The entertainer.
Because you know how people say, people mess with you, right? They fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
When you at somebody's house,
Oh, they fuck
Yeah.
with
they
you.
fuck with
Yeah,
you.
they shot you to Addy. Like,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Got
You
the
know what I'm
address
saying? Not
and-
like, all right, I'm gonna come outside and then you never went inside.
Yeah,
I'm at the house. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
This said.
That's dope.
For the first year I was on the road with said, I ain't really talk. Cause I ain't know what to say. Like, I'm like, what do we have in
makes
common?
sense, though.
You a millionaire, you a king of comedy, I'm just a little dude.
also
I'm just
don't-
I'm on a sprinter bus like this, just
You don't want to talk your way off the tour
I don't,
either.
Right.
dude, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
And he used to be like, dude, you don't talk.
I mean, I'm a comedian.
Because I'm just like, I don't, you know, 9 times are different because of social media. Celebrities seem like human beings.
Right.
Back in the day, we didn't look at celebrities
They were
like
so-
regular folks. We thought,
so detached.
we didn't even think they went to Target. We thought they went to a whole different place to get
Right.
detergent. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm just like,
be
this
shopping.
dude, like, what are we going to talk about? Like, he's rich, he's a celebrity. And then as you get, you're like, oh, he's a regular person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Everybody is a
Yeah.
regular fucking person at the end of the day. What was your first TV appearance?
Comic View,
Comic View. Where was you?
Bro,
When you
how
got
did
the
that
call?
happen?
L.A.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all. So since y'all want to talk about
Tell the story.
LeBron and all that, let me tell you this real story.
Yeah, let's get to the
Come on,
real
Eddie
shit,
Murphy.
man. Let's go
I
back.
caught a Greyhound bus from Miami to L.A. to do Comic View for $150.
Whew.
Round trip bus ticket.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Miami
well,
to
that's
LA. How long?
Miami
I heard some niggas wasn't
3
getting
days.
paid though.
About 3 days.
Yeah.
I heard some niggas wasn't getting paid for Comic View.
So let me tell you, I got $150. When I got there, I didn't even have a hotel room. Big Daddy Fred's rest his soul let me sleep in his room on the floor.
Come on.
He was like, damn, little dude, you ain't got nowhere to stay. I was like, nah. But I just wanted it, dog.
Yeah.
I wanted it. So that's why when people give me excuses, I'll be like, dude, that shit don't work on me.
Yeah.
I caught a bus for $150.
How-
I was
that's
in the
about
red.
3 days, right?
Yeah, I was in the red. I probably lost $12.
Hell yeah, you had to eat
Cause I had
3
to
days.
eat. I
lost $12.
I probably lost $12 doing that. But I wanted it.
Yes.
I was looking at the bigger picture.
Boy.
What,
You know what I'm
what
saying?
season was that? Was it towards the end?
This was 2000.
Was
whatever
Ricky
it
hosting?
was. Who was hosting?
Or Bruce?
You know, it was that guy that lights. The one.
Arnaz J?
Nah. It was the one I think he started doing clean comedy. I can't remember dude's name, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I remember
his
you on
name.
there, but I don't remember that. I don't
Yeah.
remember who was hosting
But
it.
dude, I only had 4-5 minutes of comedy. I was doing comedy 6 months.
How you get picked up for that? That's
Yeah,
what I'm
so-
saying.
Again, back to the date. VHS tape, submitted it.
Oh,
I had
shit.
5 minutes of comedy.
You had
I
your
sent my
VHS
five.
tape.
Send the whole
I
bank.
sent my 5. And
Oh
dude,
shit!
Right.
my
Whole
whole set.
joke book is on his VHS.
Dude,
Here's my all.
and they picked me.
Said they picked.
I was like, oh.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
on TV back in 2000.
Oh my God, it's
I was
different.
like, I'm going.
Man,
That's
roll
different.
3 days for 5
going,
minutes,
dog.
man. People don't
Yeah.
understand that.
This
3
was
days
before.
for 5 minutes.
This was before iPads and iPods. I had the portable CD player, bro.
anti-skill.
I had to have like 4 sets of batteries.
Not folks.
Just to make it trip.
Cause you can't ride
want
3
that.
days with one
Ooh.
set. Come on, man.
Damn,
It's
boy.
double A.
Nigga, how was the ride back?
Huh?
How was the ride
Was it
home?
amazing?
Look, dude, the ride up was just exciting as the ride back because I did good and I couldn't wait for it to drop.
Hell yeah.
So the ride, and then mind you, again, this was back in the day, so I could only talk on the phone at like after 9.
Free nice and free.
So, but here's the bad part. By that time, my girl going to bed. Like, so
damn.
So
I
now
call in the morning.
I'm just on the bus,
Yeah.
trying to sleep.
Damn,
You know
that's
what
what's
I'm
up.
saying?
nigga.
But yeah, I did that, man. Yeah.
Wow. So, where were you the first time you heard R&B doing your joke?
Oh, talk about the real shit.
Come on, man. I just did their podcast, man. You know.
I know this. They all friends of the program.
Oh man.
man.
You don't have to answer, but I just was curious.
Charlemagne the God of podcast. Yeah, damn.
Nah, we.
So
Have you ever discussed
he
it?
was
How about
doing
that?
something for LeBron, right? So then Sam walked in, and then the rest of the
Doing something for LeBron.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just fucking around, man. Good people.
Man, we gonna bleep the name out.
Hey, man,
Nah, they're not gonna.
You know me.
It's all good.
This dude don't care.
Yeah,
That's for Patreon. That was
Yeah,
part.
it's my frat brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Be fine. If we want to wrestle, we can get down.
You like the fight, right?
That nigga love to fight, dog. I love that nigga because he love to fight, bro. I swear to God, he love to fight.
He like a pit bull of comedy.
At all, nigga. I'm scared now.
He gonna be on your ankles.
And you know, at this age, it take a long time to heal.
Hell yeah, bro.
gonna
I
be
cannot
sore for a
lose no
long
fight.
time.
Hell no.
Even if you win.
Even if you win, you lost.
Yeah, just participate.
Man, I think last fight I had, I think I won, but my ear hurt so long. I was like, I don't even feel this nigga bite me. Why my ear hurt?
Nigga slapped you.
Yeah, but you don't be remembering that shit.
Nah, yeah.
Anyway, man. So you said your homeboy just told you to start comedy, and where was the first place you went? You was in Miami. Where'd you actually
That
go?
was the first time I didn't even, it's a funny thing. You know, you guys grew up probably because more technology, information. I didn't even know there was such thing as comedy clubs. I didn't know you could go somewhere and watch comedy. Every time I saw comedy, it was on TV.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I thought people just did comedy on TV.
That's fair.
And then every time I saw a comedian, they was doing something new. So my first time ever doing stand-up, I just did like 4 minutes of improv. I didn't know you was supposed to have a set.
Mm-hmm.
So I go back the following week, I'm seeing the other open mics, they doing the same thing they did last week. I was like, hey, he doing the same thing. That's right. He ain't supposed to do that. I'm stupid as hell.
Time out.
And then and I had to learn like, oh, so you supposed to write jokes like that? Like, oh, I didn't know that. But the first time once me and my boy decided, okay, I'm gonna try Marvin Dixon.
Shout out
was
to
on the
Marvin
radio in
Dixon.
Miami. He was the only thing I knew for comedian wise, right? So I went to Marvin, and I waited for him to get off the radio station. Waited outside the gate, flagged him down. He was like, man, what's up, little dude? And I was like, man, I'm trying to do comedy. He told me about the improv. I go to the improv on Monday nights. They had an open mic, and on Tuesday they had Marvin's show. They had two shows, at 8 and a 10:30. Marvin's show was a 10:30. Thugged out. All the doughboys, all the strippers, all the athletes, hard ass show. You probably heard about the Tuesday 10:30 show in Miami. Legendary. So I start going to the open mics, doing my thing. I get a call one day from Marvin. He called me like, yo, this is Marvin Dixon. I've been hearing about you. I want you to come do the 10:30 show. I'm like, shit. I gotta shit the whole day, dog.
I'm trying not to do this 10:30.
Because this the show where I'm gonna see people I went to school with.
Right.
Okay.
This the show where Trick Daddy hot at this time. He top of the rap game right now. Trina, all the thug, UM is popping.
Oh man. Oh man. You gotta go.
I gotta go. But if it don't go well, nigga,
You gotta go.
You
I
gotta
go. I get to the club and I'm like, hey, what's up, man? And Marvin like, ain't you little dude from the radio station? I was like, yeah. He's like, hell no. He didn't even know it was me. He had just been hearing, hey, this new
name.
little dude.
Okay.
He's killing. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
what's up.
And then to come to find out, it was me.
Damn.
That's
Yeah,
full
that's
circle.
how I
How'd you do,
started.
nigga?
I did good.
And
I
he
didn't
did
breathe.
comedy.
He said, I didn't breathe. You just
though.
get all my jokes, get them out of there.
That used to be the thing I used to do, and I still kind of do it. I'm still working on it. I used to like not let people laugh. I used to be so nervous. They still laughing. I'm on to the next joke.
Yeah,
'Cause I used to
man.
be scared for it to be a pause.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
silence.
Like, I just want to keep going.
Shout out to Rodney Perry, because I was the same. I still kind of the same way, like would just kind of talk through the laughs.
Right.
But Rodney Perry was like, you can't be afraid of the silence. He said,
Right.
take a couple sets sometime to say a joke and just stop.
And just let
Funny
it,
or not.
let it breathe.
Yeah, I mean, let it happen.
Man, that
Yeah.
shit feel good as hell too, bro.
Shout out to
You feel in
Rodney.
control.
Shout out to Rodney, because Rodney will give you some advice that will just resonate forever.
It
It
sticks with
never
you.
get old.
I literally will be on stage and hear something that he told me before. I'm like, okay, boom, let me stay right. He the one that told me about when there's a rowdy crowd to start with one table and then making them laugh per table till you get the whole entire room. He the one told me about that shit.
That's genius.
Hell yeah, man. Shout out to Rodney Perry, man.
Comedy whisperer.
Nigga look like the Whispers with that goddamn mustache.
You know what?
Like the Whispers.
It's crazy because I've noticed, dude, some people, it's not even a funny thing because a lot of dudes be funny. It's something about some comedians, dude, it could be rowdy, but for some reason when they get up there, they just got something where the people just settle down. Mm-hmm. Like Marvin Dixon got that. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know
it's
what
like a
kind
pheromone,
of nigga.
Yeah. People
like,
just like, oh,
what? Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, you know what pheromones are, right?
Yeah, but that's what's funny though. Like,
Dude,
a nigga getting
Marvin
on stage
got
and
that.
change
Changed
this
the
pheromone.
Two people I see do that, Marvin and Talent. Like, it don't matter what. For
Damn,
some
I ain't
reason,
seen Talent.
when they
Very
get up there,
forever.
Talent, dude, the crowd just like,
I used to love Talent, bro. He
Talent-
was like my top.
Talent OG.
Talent.
Talent
Yeah, wow.
OG,
Jesus
dog.
Christ.
Talent OG.
Wow, that's crazy.
So who's one of the funnier comedians that people don't know that you've seen like working on the road?
Myself.
People know you, nigga.
They don't know me. Not by this weekend.
Bro,
Comedians
you
know
cannot
me.
judge your shit off Uptown.
Comedians
I swear,
know
bro.
me. That's what they was telling me too.
Bro, you
Yeah, that's what
cannot,
they
man.
was
Like I said, you literally have to go, especially here, because Atlanta has so much
What-
free
dude,
good comedy.
Also, what sucked was Janet Jackson was in town. Taylor Swift was in town making traffic.
and they had to bump Janet's show back because of the Hawks game.
That's
so you
what
had
she
to go
started
through
when
that.
I started.
Oh yeah. That's
So I was like, it was a lot of traffic.
Taylor Swift was all weekend too.
Oh,
Taylor
so that's
Swift went
traffic.
crazy.
So
She made
people
so
like,
much
I don't want to go in there.
She made $100 million
I
this
did the
weekend.
math on that shit. That
Oh
shit
yeah,
is ridiculous.
Yeah, she made about $2 million a night, easy, and that's on the low end.
on the low end.
That's on the low end.
I said on the low end, I think she probably of the total gross, she probably taking home 20%.
Total gross of ticket sales.
Yeah.
All right, now
Well,
where we
I
go
think-
with merchandise?
I didn't even touch that. I didn't even touch that in my head.
I know
'cause
everybody coming in
you know
there
what I'm
buying a
saying? I didn't
shirt.
even touch that with my head, but just off of ticket sales,
Yeah.
70,000 seats
Damn.
in
Oh,
the
she was at the
Mercedes-Benz.
Mercedes. Oh, I thought she was
But
at
And
it
this
was
is
sold
not
out.
including standing room, because I don't know how many standing room tickets they
Couple,
sell.
right.
I think with people like
$2,000
Taylor Swift though, I think they usually just get that money
11 million.
up front.
up front and then bonuses. I don't think she's gonna. I think it's like 50 million, this amount of shows. If we add shows, then you get that. If it sell out, then you get that. I think.
Also, I feel like
No.
she get whatever she
Yeah.
asked for.
No, that's what I'm
Like,
saying. But I think her
I
money.
feel like whatever the most
money's
is,
up
that's
front,
what she
though.
gets.
or if she be like, "Yo, I need to know how much y'all made, and then I'm gonna tell y'all what I want."
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think she's getting her money
Taylor, we're
per
gonna make
show.
$500 million. Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna give you 50
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
and bonuses.
That's what I don't think she's getting her check per show per se. I think
She sold her catalog,
She got
bro.
her money. And
She
then
sold
gets
her catalog.
bonuses.
yeah.
Like her catalog was sold.
But she's still young. That's why you do that. If you that young,
A
why
lot
not?
of
You
artists
can make
get
your
that bad.
hit.
She's
A lot of
40
artists
A
are
lot
doing
of
that.
artists are
If you
doing that right now.
young, if you young,
She getting back by the time she's 40 something.
right.
No,
Maybe
no, when
50.
you sell them.
Well, you
can
can,
buy them back.
You can buy them back, but she can make more hits too.
Yeah.
She gonna do
So
that.
why not sell them if you young and you still in your prime?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You like shit. Let me just get this 700 million.
Yep.
If I make 4 more hits, I'm good anyway.
Man.
Facts.
Damn.
But it was a lot of
Is she
traffic this
good?
weekend.
I wouldn't know.
Apparently,
She has to be good.
she
man.
has to be good.
Am I hating? Am I hating? Am I hating?
You just don't know.
You just
just
don't
don't
know.
know.
Unaware. It's not.
Here's the
It's
thing,
not
though.
Ain't
in
nobody
your
say she was
bubble,
good in
man.
here, so I'm the only one
It
don't know.
if somebody,
know.
I
if
don't know
somebody's selling out a
Furg fuck
stadium
with her.
3 nights straight, she's good.
She a good show.
You saw
Show
it.
is good.
You
Ferg
were.
was in the show.
No, I got homeboys that go all the time.
Oh,
word.
Bruh,
Homeboys, you got.
Yeah. And then get some homeboys. Oh, they date white girls. Okay, that's
But
making
if
more
somebody's
sense.
selling out a stadium 3 nights in a row,
They
clearly it's good.
Yeah.
That's
Clearly
crazy.
it's
Got
good.
to somebody.
somebody
like
is
it.
good.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck if it's a circus.
Yeah, it's good to somebody.
To 210,000 people that
It's good.
live near Atlanta.
It's good. Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't better than your show, bro.
It wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck they talking about.
I mean, if we talk about,
Fuck they talking about. I'm talking about entertainment value,
But look, I
motherfucker.
put it like there was a lot of traffic in Atlanta this weekend.
Nah, it was.
10 of those cars in that traffic had to be me.
10 of
That
them.
had to be me though. 10 of those cars.
And then
was me.
probably 25 of them went home. It was like,
Yeah, they
man,
gave up. They would have
back to the
came.
house.
Yeah, they would have came.
man.
I fucked up 85 a little bit.
Cause a few slowdowns.
yeah, I did a little something.
Nah, everybody. At least you did. At least you did your thing though
I did my
for your
thing,
people. Because
man.
there's been
Yeah.
people that came here with a whole different story.
I'm
Like
not
people.
gonna cheat,
Boy.
dog.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not gonna
saying.
cheat the
There's people
audience.
came here and the people came out and they wish they didn't come out.
No.
Well, I heard that too. When I was
Yeah.
there.
I
They
mean-
came, they came in and people left.
Yeah, they fire drilled that bitch. Fire drilled. That's
Everybody up at once.
From now on.
Fire drill just shot.
Am I fire drilling you guys?
Like that's
Exit to your left.
that's way worse.
That's so much
Having
worse.
a bunch of people come out to see you and then you like,
As opposed to like 20-some people coming for sure.
Especially if they give up early, like, it ain't gonna get better.
Yeah, like let me go ahead and dip.
It's like watching a show like 15 minutes in. I give every show 15 minutes. If I ain't hooked or stuck in that 15 minutes,
You
I'm
gotta
out.
give HBO shows 3 episodes.
You have to.
Yeah, like Breaking
HBO?
Bad, you had to give it at least 2 episodes.
HBO
Breaking Bad.
HBO built up enough credit for me to give them 3 episodes.
You got to, because that 3rd episode, a lot of times,
turn
be like,
up.
God
It
damn.
turn up.
Because I almost stopped on Game of Thrones with episode
Are
3
you
of Game of
serious?
Thrones.
Nah, that is literally.
It was
Episode
slow.
3 of Game of Thrones is the one that got me like, all right.
It's like, oh,
let's
these
see what
niggas
y'all
done killed the
doing.
king.
Yeah.
I thought this nigga was gonna be here forever.
You know what I'm saying?
One of my favorite
Oh,
actors.
let's go.
You know what? It took me 4 episodes on The Last of Us.
Really?
I ain't
Yeah.
even
I
started
kind of
that.
gave up on that one a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm
Last
still
of Us
watching
got-
it, but it
Go
was
back
kind
on
of like.
it.
No,
It's great.
I kept going, but
Okay.
I wasn't in a rush to get back to it.
Right.
It was
Speaking of
like when I
shows,
get
man,
How did you get in? How did you get into your writing, sir?
I was on the road. I was on the road with Ced, and he had got this show on TV Land. I was still living in Miami, and he called me.
Was that
like,
with the Soul Man?
Yeah, that was
Hey,
so,
I
man.
remember that.
He called me. He was like, "Yo, man, I got this TV show. I want you to come out and be in the writers' room." I was like, "What? No, nah, dog, I'm a comic. What you talking about? I ain't finna be going to work Monday through Friday. Hell nah."
You want me to get up?
What's
Yeah.
Tashina on that one too?
Nah, that
Oh,
was Niecy
okay.
Nash.
Niecy Nash.
So he was like, "All right, but this is what they gonna pay you." I said, "Well, shit, I tried."
You got dog.
Hey, well, shit, I see what they talking about.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, shit,
Get
you know
another
what?
watch.
So I went. I don't know nothing about writing. I don't know zero.
Wow,
So I
that's
go in there,
amazing,
I just
bro.
keep my head down.
What you coming there with though?
Nothing.
Yeah, no
You had a
laptop.
notebook.
Nothing.
Nigga, I thought they have it.
Just
Bruh, you did not walk into a writer's
Oh, you doing
room.
punch up?
What are you supposed to walk in with? You there's nothing to walk in with.
You doing
What
punch
are
up?
walking in? Yeah.
All right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, but the show picked up now. Because what happened was, when he shot the pilot, I did go to help do punch up.
Got you.
Okay.
Got
So
you.
I gave
So
some
then
jokes. But then when it got picked up,
Got
they
it.
wanted me to come on staff. And that's when I was like, nah. Because when I did it, they gave me an iPad. Like, you don't get paid for that. It's like, usually, like, if Tyler get a show, he gonna be like, "Hey, man, all y'all niggas come help me punch this shit up, tighten it up." And usually the showrunner give you a little love offering, a little gift. So I still don't know how much the money is when he called me for the official job.
Like, these nigga gave me
I already got it.
I got an iPad, my
Me
nigga.
don't
I'm
do it.
good.
Don't
You know what I'm
need
saying? Like, and this one, iPads was like the thing.
Yeah,
Right.
1200.
Then he told me what the
We
pay
still
thing was.
trying.
I was like, all right, cool. So then I go in, go to work. I don't know nothing. I'm just listening, kind of, you know. But I was smart enough to know when to speak. So I'm gonna come up and be like, well, maybe if he said this. And they're like, oh shit, that was funny. And then you just keep doing that. You get more confident, more confident, more confident, more confident. And then it start, okay, now I gotta learn story. I gotta learn structure. That was the hard part. The funny is easy.
Right.
It's like learning structure and dialogue, and it's like when you green, when we comedians, we just want to do a joke, and then they be like, well, why would, that's not a funny moment, why would he say
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
His mom
These
just died,
are
nigga.
these are people.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You gotta
his mom
understand.
just died, nigga.
She was a bitch.
Right.
But nigga, they was funny though.
Right. But see, that's the thing. A lot of comedians, we want to just be like,
Yeah.
right, nigga, look at the character, look at the attitude.
He's
You,
Why would
again,
he-
you're running from the silence.
Right.
It's kind of the
Yeah.
same thing. It's like I need
Yeah.
to laugh throughout this whole paper. Like
Right.
when we doing this table read, I need y'all niggas laughing the whole
Right.
time. I swear to God.
It's not,
Right.
but people want a story too.
Yeah,
You
you're
know what I'm
right.
saying? Because it's not
Story
a
is king.
stand-up.
Story
Right.
is king.
So then that's how I got into writing.
Dope. So what? How did you learn structure in the writer's room, or
I
did you
ran
go
in,
get
I ran in
St.
the
Cat?
writer's room.
Okay.
Dude, this was a blessing because
Wow,
a
you
lot of people go to school for that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I was getting
Nigga, what?
a lot of people go to school to be a surgeon.
Because he was going to see
I was
LeBron.
just in there.
Some niggas be going to
I
school.
got paid to go to school.
I got paid
Yeah.
to
Overall
learn
surgery.
the job.
Apprenticeship.
But
Yeah.
that's why like
crazy.
a lot of people are actually like, man, how could I be a writer? And it's like, even in the Hollywood period, in any like this entertainment industry, ain't no path, dude. Ain't no one path.
Ain't no one path.
So when people try to be like, well, Tyler, how you, nigga, that was for me.
Yeah, man.
It might not work for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you want me to tell you? Well, how can I become a writer? Well, I guess you should know Sid, nigga. I don't know what you
Get on the road with Sid.
Yeah, right.
And then when he pick up a show, he gonna holler at
Now, I'm gonna need you to take a Greyhound from Miami to Los Angeles.
Don't say shit for the first.
Don't speak.
Quiet mouth, whole time.
Dude, it's different path, but the only way I know I would tell somebody, write a sample, get other writers to look at it, get it tight, and submit your shit to agents.
Yeah. And to define,
I mean, that's the only really real way.
we have a lot of like I guess what we want to call up and coming comedians, aspiring comedians, writers, and all that. And when you say a sample, it means like, all right, so what's a good show that's out right now?
What I know that's called a spec.
Spec,
like if you write let's say you like Game of Thrones, you wrote a episode of Game of Thrones. You wrote your own episode,
Right.
But they don't really want that no more. Now they want an original idea.
Got you.
So you could write your own Game of Thrones. Not Game of Thrones, but your own whatever idea that is.
Game of Thrones with some apartments fighting each other.
Right.
Game of niggas.
Game of homes. We trying to get a house, nigga. We fighting for our house, nigga. My grandmama's home. Yeah. House Garden Cove.
But that's how people do it. But what happens
From the
is,
land of.
then you pass that to somebody like you pass it to me.
Got you.
And I take.
So you just put me on game. I ain't even know they ain't fucking with spec scripts no
If I
more.
fuck with it, I pass it to my agent and be like, hey, I think you should look at this. It's this young dude named Tyler in Atlanta.
So when did the spec scripts go out? Like when did that stop being
I
a
think you
thing?
can still do it, but I think right now, from what I'm hearing, they want original ideas.
Okay.
Because I
So
guess
they can
they
get
feel
straight
like
to it.
I guess they feel like spec is you still kind of got like a little bit.
It's a little cheat sheet.
Because I guess because the characters are already developed.
Yeah, it's a little cheat sheet.
You know what I'm saying? They want to see what you can do, how you can develop your own.
Bitch, I want to write on this show, so I'm ready.
So like in the spec space, you would want to write on a show that's already currently being seen. You
definitely want to write on.
You wouldn't write a new Cosby Show episode.
No, that's not a no. The spec it got to be on.
Yeah, something that they can relate to still, just to make
Like
sure
this nigga
that.
got out of jail.
Not now. That's original.
Yeah. That's original.
The Cosby Later show.
Cosby now.
You gotta open up the basement.
You gotta open that fucking OBGYN office back up.
It's that nigga in Cockroach. Cause you know Cockroach. We can call that nigga today. I can call Payne on the phone right now.
But then it's
Get this shit picked up. Bill Cosby, we got Bill Cosby, we got Cockroach. you know Tim is blessed. Rudy is right, nigga. We got the whole cast. Nigga, I did a show with Malcolm Jamal Warner, swear to God, not too long ago. That nigga do spoken word.
Don't he live here?
Yeah.
He be doing poetry.
The whole cast is in Atlanta except Bill.
We need to write that.
We need to write that, though.
Shoot at Tyler Perry
Where's
Studios.
Elvin?
We ain't Felicia. We might not be able to.
You ain't gonna get Felicia.
Rashad ain't gonna
She
pull
got
out.
green money.
She already got fucked up that time. She was like, Bill Cosby's a good man. Like, shut up, bitch. I'm like, hey, y'all leave Felicia Rashad alone. Leave her alone.
She might do it though.
Hey, look, they killed her.
They killed her.
You know what? Your ass is dead.
Shut up. Talk about Bill's a good man.
And they didn't even have to. They didn't even have to keep up for that storyline.
At all.
They didn't do nothing. They moved the
Mama and
story.
daddy.
They moved the story. They just killed her on GP.
Hey, that's important, bro. That's what they always tell you. This is move the story. This move the story. We gonna cut it. Like, nah, we gonna kill you because of what you said.
Say that about Bill again.
Get your ass off this
I ain't even seen Creed 3, but that's so goddamn
And then we made over 100, dog.
It did?
Hell
Damn.
That,
They got it right before Jonathan Majors was found out.
Yeah, right.
You know what I was
That's why
thinking?
I think that's why that happened.
Nah, bro, you know what I was thinking too? I was like, I wonder if this nigga did something on Lovecraft Country to make it fuck up too, bro.
No. So I heard. I mean, I ain't gonna say what I heard, but
You got to with the Robo.
well,
I feel like that show segment. Your segment is, so this is what I heard.
so this is what I heard.
That's
Funny shit. I mean, like, bro, if you look at Lovecraft Country, what they were showing
It was a lot for whites.
for America is a lot to digest.
It came at the perfect time. It was
And the
George
person
Floyd
that
era.
was-
Oh, yeah,
the
that
person
shit was
that
George
was
Floyd era.
putting it together is a strong individual. You know what I'm saying? So a strong studio with a strong individual sometimes don't. It's a lot of head. It's some head busting.
All right.
Oh yeah,
I get that.
You
And
know what I'm
also,
saying?
Jonathan might have choked the bitch. This is all I'm saying.
somebody gonna whoop this.
Look now you really got to beat the name. Hey, look.
It could be Creed 5. This nigga.
Nah, you see what this old lady said though?
What she said? She recanted.
No, she didn't.
But she went back again because he's still going through it right now.
She had to go back again because her first statement was, "I'm sorry for what I did to make him choke me."
She did say choke me.
I said, "Bitch, shut up."
That's a terrible apology.
This is horrible.
That is the
This is a
worst
horrible
word you
statement.
could
I'm
ever
sorry for
say.
making him choke me. I should have never
I'm
grabbed his phone.
sorry.
First of all, you're right. You should have never grabbed his phone. Second of all, shut up.
Yeah.
What are you talking? You ain't helping him at all.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Even we're not making light of the
Broke his
situation, but I'm just saying if you're gonna be like, yo, okay, I overreacted. It didn't happen the way that I said it did at first. Cool, say that, but don't be like, yeah, I'm the reason he chose. So now
You
that's a
think he
whole.
done?
Yeah,
Nah, bro. If Jesse Smollett can come back,
Did he?
Did he
Thank
come
you.
back?
he did something.
What?
What?
We don't know.
hey, bro, real
But that
talk.
was black on black.
Only
But
person to
also,
come
did
back.
he come back, though?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I ain't seen
Yeah,
that.
he
That was
ain't.
black on
shit.
black. You
Yeah.
talk about white girl. That's different. Dude.
Only
Yeah,
person I
that's
ever
different.
seen come back from a black and white scandal is Nick
OJ.
Cannon.
I'm sorry.
And which one was that?
I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah.
The only person I seen
Correct.
come back from
Correct.
beating a
But the
white
show was
girl.
canceled. Oh, he didn't beat no girl women.
Well, I
I'm
seen-
saying he had a
I knew
scandal.
a dude that remember what was the defensive end for Cowboys. He was.
Oh, but
Carolina.
he went to the
Yeah, he beat the shit out of that.
Man, what? I seen on
Her
video.
back was
So he
fucked
out
up.
the, he was out the league like a
Yeah,
year
then he
later,
was in the
though.
UFC.
No, but he went and got
Then he
that
was
bag
fighting.
in Dallas
Yeah,
though.
they paid him in
Yeah,
Dallas.
they
He
did.
got paid in Dallas though.
And then he was in the UFC for a while. I think
Speaking
he still
about-
might be in that shit.
Getting back in the league. Shout out to AB. He's playing
What?
for the Ravens.
Yeah,
that real?
that was cap.
That's not happening, bro.
Yeah, that wasn't real,
They just
dog.
dropped a receiver in the first round.
Let me tell you what I heard. So here's what I heard.
This is what I heard.
Ain't nobody touching
In the
that.
Denham report.
Ain't nobody touching that.
Bro, why they do that,
I think you mean OBJ. That's who they
bro?
got.
Nah, it was
Nah,
a fake.
it was a
fake thing.
I
going
posted it too. I
around.
think you saw it on my page. I'm sorry.
You,
So you
bro.
spreading gossip.
But well, to be fair,
This nigga had an AI.
it was from AB's page. He the one that said it and posted a picture with him in a Ravens jersey and all that shit. But I just posted it. I knew it wasn't
Happy as
real.
a bitch,
Yeah, I
dog.
knew it wasn't real, but it was. I think his CTE is funny.
Yeah.
Yo,
Now everybody else CTE is sad as shit.
CTE.
His shit be going off. His shit go off, bro. If he want to do stand up, I feel like I tell you, he was on Wild 'N Out. Did I tell you how he was
Yeah,
acting?
he's hilarious, bro.
Oh man, oh yeah, man, that nigga was not right.
weird.
I was like, woo,
He was
football is
Kanye.
rough. Football is
he
real
had the
rough.
shit on.
Nah, he
No,
was
no,
just
no.
like
Now we were
separate
trying
but
to
equal.
tell this nigga how to play the games, and all he was like was, "Y'all like my jacket?
Yeah, it was just like.
Can I change my jacket in the middle of the show?" That's all he was asking about was his jacket for the 20-minute prep. I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna go."
Yeah,
But why? Who
Remo,
thought
you
it was
got
a good
this.
idea, though,
The what?
to bring him on.
On Wild 'N Out?
Yeah.
Oh, he did good.
He killed.
Yeah, he did good. I mean, it's
He know how to turn it on.
when you're a celebrity guest on Wild 'N Out, it's layups.
It's set up for you.
Yeah, and if you fuck up, they just don't show it on TV. So
Right.
it's set up for you to
So
do
it's
that.
not like old Common View and they used to do the crickets.
Yeah, nah, they're not looking to
ain't
set
no
you up
crazy.
like that. Hell nah,
So
nah.
terrible.
Yeah.
Nah, shout out to Nick for that because he been bringing back a whole lot of people. You know what I'm saying? People you ain't seen. And my nigga had Tevin Campbell on the show last
Bro,
year.
that was my
But Tevin
proudest
came back
moment.
though from
was it?
TikTok.
Correct.
TikTok brought Kevin back with that
Can you talk?
Tevin with the challenge.
The challenge, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I think some of them kids still didn't know who the fuck he was.
But they thought it was a new song.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he brought his
Most
pockets
of
back, right? But people they didn't bring back his profile.
Are artists getting money off of them challenges? And
So I
stuff?
think once
What?
people see that on the joint, they
It
go
bring
to
you
your
back.
stream.
Yeah,
Now
bring you
you,
back
but
to the
also
streams.
it brings
go
you
to the other
back.
platform.
Now you can
Yeah.
tour.
Right.
Cause Tevin back popping. Now you
Yeah,
can
nah,
now
they-
you can get on those festivals and those
come out,
yeah.
R&B
Get on Wild 'N
shows.
Out.
He opened it for Lil Nas X, ain't it?
Oh my God.
If y'all don't want to be here, let me know.
This man.
If y'all don't want to be here, let me
Yo,
know.
Tyler Majors over here.
Hey, what if that was why Michael B. Jordan kept hugging that nigga in all the pictures? He was like, man, you got to stop choking these bitches. you all fucking up the money.
Hey, I can't even fight you in the next one.
Right, nigga.
Damn.
Hey, yo, I gotta watch Creed 3 now.
No, hey,
Then it killed
real talk though, Creed 3
Claire
was
now.
dope.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
Creed
shit.
3
Yeah, nah, I fuck with the other two. I just ain't seen
Michael
this
B.
one.
Jordan did his thing. He directed it too.
I like it. Except for in, I don't know if y'all ever seen Fahrenheit 451.
Nah, I can't watch that like that.
Shit was not
I don't
good.
like watching sad movies like that.
It's sad.
Because we living in it anyway.
It's when they
The
burnt.
boy
Nah.
got killed in Oakland.
Nah, that ain't the same movie.
Ain't that the one?
That's a good movie though. That was
The one, the burning
that was
books.
Fruitvale Station.
I'm talking about the burning
It took
books.
me
I'm talking about Burning Books. That was not a good movie.
Time to watch Fruitvale.
I
Fruitvale
never
was tough.
watched it.
Yeah.
It
I
took me
never
a long
watched it,
time
dog.
to
I
watch
don't
that
want to watch it.
Yeah, he keep getting killed, man. As soon as he got on the scene, they killed. They killed Wallace, man.
killed Wallace.
Michael B. Jordan get killed and everything.
And he dies well.
That nigga's a good dyer.
Yeah.
Hey, and they pay the mortgage.
That man working though for
Creed
real.
gotta die then, huh?
Creed, yeah.
Creed solid, dog. Creed
He
damn
gonna,
that
no, I'm
dope.
saying he gonna die then.
Yeah, for sure.
Creed 3?
He didn't die.
Creed, fuck.
No.
Oh, okay. That'd be
Creed
fucked up his
4
mama
is a
and him died.
franchise.
They're not going to kill him.
Creed is a franchise.
They're not going to kill him, dude. He's a star.
Yeah, it's gonna be up to 6, 7. He gonna be old.
Because how many
fighting
Rocky
niggas.
do? 5?
Too many.
10.
It was Jason.
He
Nigga.
did 5.
Nah, right? It was past Rocky
It was
5,
5
bro.
or 6. I think it was only 5
Hold
or
on, I
6.
feel like it was the.
Who did more, Jason
He
or
fought
Rocky?
again as an old nigga. Hold on.
The last one, he just fought in the street. It wasn't even in the
And
boxing
that was.
ring.
They brought this shit
That one
That was him with
that
Tommy
one was
Morrison.
good. Yeah, that one wasn't good.
Then they brought it back as Balboa.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah.
I think he doing one more with Steven Seagal.
Nah, I think
That would be
It's
so
7 Rocky
fun.
movies, y'all.
Yeah, I felt like 7 was.
Yeah, Rocky
7,
Balboa and Rocky 5 and Balboa. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and Balboa. Yeah, 2 should I say. All right.
6.
Man, shit. So what you up to next, man?
Right now, man, I'm just touring. I got a couple dates. I'll be in Memphis next month doing Chuckles, Riddles in Chicago. I'm going to Amsterdam.
Oh,
Just
shit.
doing a couple
Chuckle's
dates,
another
man.
place you got to promote for. But
Yeah.
they love comedy in
Memphis was great, man.
Yeah, Memphis is a good comedy
Yeah,
town. So
man.
I'm just doing a couple dates. I'm writing a new project that I'm trying to develop.
Let's go.
And we be back on the neighborhood. Starting in June.
Let's go,
back to the
man.
writers' room.
It's a funny show, man. I don't really watch network TV.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know
But-
what's crazy? The show been on for 5 seasons. We go into our 6th season. More people finding out about it. What our people, I should say,
Yeah.
finding about it now because it's on BET
Yeah,
all day.
yeah, all
that's
day.
right.
My
People
mom
It's
just
like-
started watching
People
it.
like, oh, say it got a new show.
Yeah.
Like, man, it's just
Yeah,
so
my
good.
mom was like, you know, Say got a news like
Yeah,
2
like,
years ago. I was like,
yeah.
yeah, I told you I went on set one time,
Yeah.
like 4,
So
5 years ago.
I think it's like really helping us a lot
Yeah.
more now because people
Hell
really
yeah.
care. So it's like now they like, oh, so to watch the new ones you got to go on CBS. Like, yeah,
Come on to CBS.
You know, they still good. So which is better for me too because that's mailbox money. So
Mailbox.
keep running
Come
that
on
shit.
now.
Yeah, run that residual
Keep
up.
running that
Money.
shit. Get
So how
them
does that
residual
work? Like,
checks.
so you got TV, then you get app money.
Yeah, are you set up for app money for? I don't know if Writers Guild is set up for streaming money though. I think
No,
that's only if you
what we,
SAG.
no, that's what we fighting for right now.
Yeah.
It might be a strike actually.
Hell
I don't
yeah,
know when
about
it's gonna
your
air.
shit.
Nigga, about 20
Yeah,
minutes.
I don't know if when it's gonna air, but we might not. We might be on strike.
Yeah,
Well,
neighborhood
strike
money.
is basically it's a lot of things, but one of the big ones is streaming. Like Netflix, them don't want to pay residuals, and if they do, it's like very little. They try to act like, oh, we don't know how to count it.
Yeah, you know how
You know how many
you
people
know do it
count.
because we get residuals for wilding out for the
Right.
shit that's on the app. But that's
Right.
in SAG, so they
Right.
so the Writers
But,
Guild are trying to get the
yeah,
same.
the Writers Guild,
shit.
you know, we trying to get our situation tight.
Yeah.
But
And another thing that we put in that I think was important, I know a lot of people talking about, is trying to make sure the AI shit is out of the
dude,
Yo,
the
let me
AI
tell you
shit.
something.
Here's the crazy thing with the AI shit. Like everybody, like people who don't sit down and think about it thoroughly, they think it's so great. It's not great.
not
Because we're gonna
great at
have a whole new generation of dumb motherfuckers that don't know nothing. So what a kid gonna do? Write me a paper. Go to the AI, get a paper.
Yeah.
Now,
Now
so
what
now
you
our
know.
doctor didn't even write. It's
That's why
a
it's
real
gonna be
paper.
great. Population control.
Yeah, your surgeon gonna be a chat
You gonna be
DBT.
killing y'all niggas, and it's gonna be like,
Dude,
hey,
Skynet.
It's not gonna work.
It's not
Because
gonna
it's
work.
not gonna work.
Insurance.
It's not gonna work, dude. Because it's not. We not gonna have no more
That
human
shit's-
interaction.
And then even worse than that, it could get to the point to where it can start being the one that teaches kids
Right.
what they
All the
start to
bullshit.
learn, as
Right.
opposed to them looking it up. Now they looking at that, and whatever it's shooting back at them is what
Right.
they gonna feel and they gonna
Everybody
learn.
just need to go back and watch T2 Judgment Day.
Skynet. Skynet, baby.
Skynet, iRobot, they've been
all the movies that they've been telling us
AI
about.
movies in history.
AI nigga is a movie. It's about a nigga taking over.
Go bad, man. It's going, bro. It's gonna go
AI
bad,
is part
bro.
of the strike.
Yeah.
Part of the strike,
They
too.
got to throw that in there.
It's
No
in
AI. That
'cause
chat GPT.
They trying to
Bruh, AI is
they trying to nip that in the bud.
Mm-hmm.
Because what they gonna do is just tell the AI to write a script and have like YouTube just like
punch it up or punch it down.
Yeah, go through
so
it.
now
and
they don't
like-
gotta pay a stack.
I saw a whole movie made out of AI people and all that shit. They trying to get rid of actors and everything.
This shit is
like,
stupid, dude.
Stupid.
Like, so basically you're gonna have a whole. It's gonna be a depression because nobody working.
yeah. Everybody gonna be only the rich people gonna be stupid rich because they've been saving money on not paying people.
Nobody gonna be working. It's
Right.
gonna
But I'm
be-
saying the people that own all these things will be stupid
but
rich
Here's the thing: there's like sometimes the billionaires be so greedy. Okay, so
all the time.
who gonna buy your
$1
product?
billion.
Who gonna buy your product?
It's streaming, so it's free.
Who gonna stay at your hotels? Who gonna buy your product if nobody got
making
money?
no money. That's real.
That's what they don't realize. Even with the housing market now, like in LA,
Shit everywhere.
they got these houses, right? Like where I live. I bought my house in 2020. I couldn't even buy my house today. I couldn't afford my own house today if I try to buy it
Shit, it
today.
went up like
But here's the
that.
problem. I'm okay, but I don't have fucking athlete money or Drake money, right?
California
So-
take too much of your money.
So here's the thing. So what I'm saying is with these billionaires, they be so greedy, what's gonna happen, they gonna fuck themselves. So I'm cool where I live at. My house is nice. But it's not nice enough for Drake. But then a principal can't afford it. So who the fuck is this house for? That's the problem. Like they price things out, there's no market for that thing. If you got a car, if every car you sell is 400,000, but it's kind of Drake don't want it, we can't buy it. Who's supposed to buy it? So your marketplace
small
is
market,
very
right.
small.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. If you do the AI shit, nobody working. So the shit you have, who gonna buy it? Anybody got no money? You ain't got no cashiers. You ain't got no drivers. You ain't got no teachers. Nobody got jobs. So it ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's like in LA right now, they doing a thing where they giving you
Living wage.
first time home buyers, they supposed to be paying the 20% down for them.
What?
And they doing 40-year mortgages.
That's the bullshit.
That's not the bullshit. Think
40
about
year,
it.
I mean, it's a lower
Who pay off
payment.
a house? Most of the time, who pay off a house?
That's
30
the
and
bullshit.
40 ain't too much difference,
Who
nigga.
pay off a house? You don't. Why you care,
That's the bullshit, bro.
dude? Most people don't
Ain't
pay off
no
a house.
ownership.
Who? Yeah, literally.
That's our parents
Ain't no
did that.
ownership, bro.
It is ownership as long as you have it, but who would really own a house now? Even rich people don't pay off their house.
If you play the
Bank
bank
owns
game, if you play the money game.
But why would you pay off the house? So, imagine you did pay off your house in like I bought a house in 06 and 08, that shit wasn't worth nothing. So I would have bought it outright cash. So why would you do that?
To
See, that's
either save your money.
You ain't saving shit. That's when we ain't got money. We think that.
No,
I should
I'm
just pay
saying.
this house cash. Maybe, but why?
I mean, you can play the money game. You can make it. You can play. You can make your money make money, in whatever things you do, stocks, bonds, whatever. Or you can have some security if shit get bad. I'm forever where I got
But if you
somewhere to
already-
stay, and I
but
just
you
got to
st-
pay the taxes.
But you still got that money because you didn't pay off the house. What's the difference? But it's just now it's yours. Let's say you want to buy a $4 million house.
Right.
You could pay off the $4 million house, or you could put $1 million down, keep the 3, and make payments. So if you say shit go bad, what happened to the 3 you had?
Nigga, strip club,
What?
pussy,
Well, you was gonna fuck that up regardless.
Right,
Then.
it sound
That's
like
why I
that,
should have bought the
nigga.
house.
Nigga be fake hitting powder.
Fake hitting powder. I bought so much fake powder.
Oh my
But
God! I bought the real powder. I was just fake hitting.
Not too bright.
I'm just in the street. Fake
I'm pouring powder.
I'm pouring powder. I'm pushing P.
But that's what people don't understand too. Even let's just say you came up on some bread,
Right.
but you're not making bread. You won the lottery.
Right.
You won $20 million, but you don't know what to do with your money.
course.
You just got money. Let's say you bought a $6 million house.
stupid.
Nigga, you still gonna have taxes on that bitch. So you still gonna have to spend at least maybe $100,000 a year to just keep the damn house.
And maintenance on that bitch.
I got a homegirl that buy houses like that. People who don't pay taxes. She bought a house for $5,000.
It is.
Because people don't realize if you get that big ass house, you gotta keep making money, bro. Because you gotta keep paying taxes on that big ass house.
Your utility bill's gonna be $7-8 grand.
That ain't even
big enough house.
That is
taxes,
the foundation of gentrification. Like that's what these companies do. Like they come into communities where there were, especially black people from our parents' generation, that bought those houses on those 30-year mortgages, lived there for 40 years and paid it off.
Yeah, but now the taxes.
So now they have passed that on to the next generation. That next generation does not pay the taxes.
Yep.
So then these companies come in and all they do is they go to the courthouse, pay the back taxes,
and get the house.
They own the house.
12 months.
And so then they
you got 12 months though to get it back.
They are
out here.
12 months.
Yeah.
Then they flipped that house. They bought this house for $40,000. It's worth. It needs to be fixed. They put the money in it and they sell it for $500,000.
My friend does this for a living.
Yeah.
She's going to an auction tomorrow. She just buy taxes.
So I got $3,200.
Dude, you'd be surprised if nobody else wanted.
If nobody else
bid over.
It's an auction.
If somebody had 31 and you say 32 and they don't, that's you.
But also, $3,200 house is probably gonna need some fixing.
It's gonna need some work.
Think about the
Maybe.
fixing.
Yeah. You don't know how bad though.
Right.
It may not. It
But
might.
if that's your only
let's just say-
$3,200, what you gonna?
But then you take out a loan. Look, if you had 32
Yeah.
cash, you could take out a loan for 100, fix it. Now you got a whole house paid off. So in a year, you could rent it out or flip that bitch.
Get your money.
So, yeah,
Run it
man.
up, child.
Yeah. Don't buy the powder, man.
Hey, now if you fake it,
Hey man, flip a couple houses, then buy the powder.
you
But
did.
why you fake hit the powder, though?
No, it's just
It can be sheetrock.
his one.
He fake hit the powder to get the pussy.
Yeah.
So
It's
you
part
act
of
like
his
you in the
business.
powder.
Actually,
It's
part
at
of his
the end of
life.
this rainbow.
So she think you hot.
Yeah,
You know, you want to let a girl drink by herself. Yeah, I mean, I don't want you to feel
But
bad.
you let her hit it.
Oh, she's hitting it.
She was going
I'm
to
trying to hit it. She wants to hit it. Hey, baby.
Everybody's
hit it, but she
happy.
fucked up.
Oh my god. Yeah, then what she do though?
We gotta write the story, bro. You took out of jail.
That sweet baby raised.
I ain't never heard that one. Fake hit the
Oh, bro, no, it's a true story. And
Man, we got plenty of stories. This
gotta
roll,
say
let me tell you
those
something
things.
what I heard.
That's hilarious.
Hey, look, so we starting a new thing about
Talk your
nostalgia. And where were you when?
All right.
Where were you when Jay-Z started Tidal? This is the day that Jay-Z
Oh, word.
introduced
I'm not.
the new streaming service Tidal.
I don't know about Tidal like that.
You
It
remember
seem
when
like you got to
Jay-Z
be a
did
big
that
ass
shit?
Jay-Z fan to know when he started Tidal.
No, when you were at when he started this.
You know what I'm saying?
I can
don't
remember
know.
you first heard about
I can
Tidal.
remember-
'Cause that was a big deal. Like black people.
I can remember getting it
owning-
because of what Charlemagne said. So it helps to have people promote your shit. He said that, you know, obviously it was black owned, but the sound quality was better. I said, that's probably cap. He said better than Apple Music. Man, and that niggas was
good.
right.
And then Jay-Z
To the
sold
point where
it.
Apple Music like copy Tidal shit. Like now that shit is now
And then,
just as good.
and then Jay-Z sold that bitch.
Yeah, you got. I mean, he's a businessman, not a businessman.
Hey,
I don't know. I don't remember it. I mean, I remember hearing about it, but it didn't. It wasn't a moment in my life to where I was like, I remember where I was.
Yeah, it's like I gotta pay some more money for another platform.
Yeah.
Music,
Yeah. And then they didn't have all the songs at the
first,
yeah.
yeah. But it was big that the artists had a platform that they created.
But you know what they had that people didn't talk about?
Tidal because they gave it to you free when you bought tickets to the
Jay-Z and Mary J.
Jay-Z Beyonce tour.
Oh, yeah.
For 6
You
months.
bought Beyonce tickets before?
Jay-Z and Beyonce. Jay-Z
bought
bring the
both of
cost
them?
down
Jay-Z
a little
and
bit.
Beyonce.
Jay-Z bringing the cost down. Nigga bringing down the property value of my show, Jay. Right.
Oh, this
So you
hip hop
couldn't
shit.
see-
He bringing
you
ticket
couldn't
price
just
down.
see Beyonce. You can't afford that.
Jay-Z
Nobody
and
can
Beyonce.
afford that. That's the same album.
He said, but
Jay-Z
Jay-Z and
comes.
Beyonce, I'm cool. I
Yeah, we
that.
got that. The whole family
on
coming.
this day.
Dude, my daughter going to see Beyonce.
May 1st.
Puffy switched his name from Puff Daddy to P. Diddy.
Like how many times?
Not where were you? Not where were you? When you first heard
What
that
is
shit.
he now? Is he still P
He's
Diddy?
Mr. Love or some shit.
I think he
That
gave
ain't
up on
catch
that.
on though.
Hey, I think that.
I don't think that caught on.
You can only name yourself so many times for niggas to be like,
Yeah,
chill,
man,
bro. We
chill
already.
out,
Damn, you 50.
We gave it a shot. We stopped. We stopped calling you Puff. Like
We let
it's.
you roll with Diddy.
Yeah, we stopped
dropped
calling you
the
Puff.
P.
Mhm.
First it was P Diddy. We
It was
let
P.
that
Diddy.
go.
Right.
We stuck at
Like a
Diddy,
lot of people
dog.
try that shit and it don't work. Like Rick Ross tried to change his name every year and that
To
shit don't
Rose
really.
or
Yeah, something else is like
Killer
Ricky the
Killer
Boss.
Mike's ain't stick
Killer
either.
Kill?
Nah, Mike Bigger. You remember that?
Oh no.
Then Bow Wow tried too, right?
Mike Bigger.
Oh yeah, because you know his old lady go by Shay Bigger.
Then he
Yeah,
dropped low.
okay.
He wanted to
Yeah,
drop
he wanted to be
low.
Bow Wow. Niggas stopped still to call him Lil Bow Wow. It's hard to drop your name that people know you by. Like Jaleel White is Urkel. Like in his
that's
casket,
facts.
nigga. Urkel died.
That's
Hey, 50 Cent couldn't be no other change. He could be 72 cents. Like
72.
And it'd be Case Quarter.
he could. Quarter.
You know, I don't
2,000 a nickel.
I only heard black people say
I was
Case
just
Quarter.
about to say that.
White people don't know what a case quarter is.
Hey, you gotta
If you white, hold on,
cancel
don't tell them what it
all-
is. If you white, you know what a case quarter is. Put it in the comments.
Yeah, we know it's only you.
That is a black people
Yeah,
thing,
you got
dog.
a case quarter.
I don't think it's a.
Hey, text your white friend right now and ask him what a case quarter is. Yeah, fuck the comments. Text your white friend right now and ask what
That's
is a
some
case
old shit
quarter.
he just said.
Yeah.
I ain't hear about till I moved to the South for real. I don't even
Dude,
know
it's
like
a
it's a
down- it
whole.
gotta
It's
be
a
a
down
down
South
south
black person's
Oh
thing.
man, this
A
shit
case
brought
quarter?
back memories.
I
bro.
want to call somebody.
You know what you remind me?
Case quarter's a cool ass rap name, low key though.
Case quarter.
Case quarter. Like, come on. It could be a quarter key, but it's a case of quarters.
Dude, you know what you just remind me of? I just feel like I want to play Double Dragon now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I seen a nigga with a thumb drive shit the other day on IG, and that shit had like 70,000 video games. Genesis, it had Genesis, Nintendo.
This one you can buy for like $250
Dreamcast,
come with all
yeah.
of them.
The Wii used to be able. Niggas used to modify the Wii. Used to be able to play that
yeah.
game.
Case
that
of
shit.
quarter.
A case quarter,
That's
man.
a good rap name, man.
Case quarter, I ain't bad, bro. I'll hear what he got to say. I'll give him his first 15 minutes.
You gonna listen
About
to
2 or
it?
3 songs.
Right? I'll listen to it first 15. So let's see what he talking about, man.
That's hilarious.
All right, man. Culture comments.
Let's go.
So, you know, we post our shows, our episodes. People in the comments love to roast us, and we love to read when they roast it. I got 2 of them. C1 Simone, which is a returning Culture Rican. She
Okay.
says, "You get in Remo's car, and Genuine in those jeans is already on." He loves denim, obviously. So, and then we had Justin Whitehead, comedian Justin Whitehead, on the show last week. You seen that comment?
I seen a lot of them.
Oh, bruh. The funniest one to me was from Quez, Montana. It said, Justin looked like Michael Cooper II.
The second.
Bruh, but everybody they said he looked like
He looked just like them.
They said he looked like Michael Vick.
Say he's
They
like,
said he looked like Rico Wade.
man.
Say he look like Oscar Proud.
You like the snake off the line book. For me, that's the line book.
Line book.
The jungle
The
book.
jungle book. That's it.
That's what I like.
The lion book.
Oh, dyslexia, bro.
Dyslexia.
But no, that's just wrong. That ain't got nothing to do with dyslexia.
Yeah, if you would have said
No.
denial book, it's the lion.
That's a Jamaican version. The
Lion.
lion.
Lion book. You don't even read. Why you have a book for jungle? You don't even read. Quick,
Is it that time, bro?
Yeah, man. Damn, I lost my shit. We like to end the show with a segment we call Secret Genius Life Coach, where I give the people some words of wisdom, get through the week, get to the next episode. I'm Kamal, Secret Genius. The words of the week are this. Not really words of wisdom this week. I just want to give a shout out to anybody that was born around 2001,
Okay.
whose mother was a Nas fan. Because you might be here only because Nas said hood rats don't abortion your womb. That's all I got, man. Shout out to Nas for saving lives, man.
That's a deep cut. Right
Hood
there.
rats don't abortion your womb.
Damn.
Some hood rats heard that and was like, you know what? I'm not going down there. I'm just gonna keep this $300.
And also, Nas can't really rap. That was
You crazy.
that was shit. That was just
Nas can't rap.
He
Also,
Tyler,
He don't like Abbott Elementary either. so.
Nas
also,
fan.
Nas can't really. He ain't really float.
So Nas, yeah, I mean that's possibly true.
Nah, that's for sure.
Nah,
that's
so
totally
like 3 people are here today because of that shit.
Oh, you said 3, nigga. You crazy.
But bro,
One named Ether, the other one named.
you know what's so
Nasir.
crazy though? You say that these, especially y'all state here in Georgia, these Republicans are so crazy with this abortion thing. They obsessed with it. You can't take
Yeah,
the Plan
it's
B, dude. I feel like we 2 weeks away from pulling out gonna be illegal.
I'm going
They
to
gonna say you
jail.
can't pull out.
I'm going to
You
jail.
going to jail? Put your hands up. You pull
Pull it out. You supposed to stay in there like a champ.
We see it on the comforter.
You better nut in that hole.
We see it on the comforter. We got a warrant for your come.
Hey, what happened to Tyler, man? He got
And
6
niggas
months.
room
He
with the
pulled
blue
out.
lights and shit.
Yeah.
Sir, is this your semen?
Oh man,
That's
hell
the last
nah.
nigga. That one.
Hey, talk about.
But nah, she be fucking all kind of niggas, y'all.
Yeah.
I had to pull out.
You better nut in that hole.
Better not pull
I
out.
don't want to hear it, nigga. 60 days in the hole.
Let me see you do it.
Now I bet you.
I bet you leave that dick in there next time.
Right.
Yeah, you want a different hole? 60 days in the hole, nigga.
Damn.
You don't like that hole? 60 days. Go ahead, come on.
More Than Culture is the brand. It's the More Than Culture show.
Hit the pound.
Kamal, the
I think you hit it.
Reemo Rod, Tyler Chronicles, Ronnie
You thought you
Jordan.
You
faked it.
doing that?
The special guest, Malik S.
Hey.
Yes.
We out, man.
I've been in the house all day, bruh.